This is the invincible divine armor crafted by the desert god to carry the essence of the gods he has plundered. The brain of the god of wisdom pressed into his own head will grant him vast ancient wisdom. The heart of the god of life embedded in his own body would give him the power to legitimately rule the world. The eye of power of the god of the sky is placed in the eye of the sky, giving him the ability to see through all the world's trajectory. Finally, the wings of the guardian god will allow Set to escape gravity and fly freely through the universe. When the power of all the gods was gathered in one body, Set's physical attributes instantly filled up, and his strength even reached its peak, evolving into the first god of the universe. At this moment, Set felt that he could do it again. He couldn't wait to get to the sun god's creator's ark, because he was still missing a weapon, his father's sun god staff. The god of the sun had just finished fighting the invading chaos beasts and was sitting there resting weakly. He seemed to be aware of Set's arrival.
I noticed the tower. Impressive.
I built it for you.
If it were any taller, it would be in my way.
As soon as Set arrived, he bragged about his accomplishments to his father. But the sun god was disgusted by his regicide and persecution of his ex-wife and the slaughter of the gods. He wanted his son to turn back. Seth questioned why his father had treated him so unfairly, banishing him to a scorching desert and denying him the ability to bear children, while his incompetent brother was able to run Egypt, live on the cool banks of the Nile, enjoy the worship of the gods, and succeed in having a son to take over his throne. And now he rules the gods by himself. So this proves that the sun god's previous arrangement was just old folly. But the father said, "This is just a test for you." He passed the throne to his eldest son, the god of life. But he didn't hold on to it. He was able to let go completely, so he passed the test of power. The test of Set in the desert was to endure loneliness. In fact, he wanted Set to take his place as the sun god. If Set passes his test, he will be able to replace himself as the lord of the gods. But while enjoying the honor, he must also stay in the void forever, fighting against the chaos beasts to protect the earth. The reason why he took away Set's ability to procreate was a mercy to Set, because the sun god didn't want his son to suffer from the same pain of longing as he did. Although Set had killed all the gods, there was no turning back. But the god of the sun decided to give Set one last chance to repent and let him take his place in the fight against the chaos beasts. Then all of Set's mistakes would be forgiven. But Set didn't want that. He wouldn't be willing to stay in the void alone, fighting the chaos beasts to death every day. Set's true goal was to replace the supreme god and rule the universe. But to do that, he had to get the power of creation from his father and destroy everything the sun god had created, and thus remake the entire world into a purgatory-like form and achieve immortality. When the sun god heard this, he was enraged that his rebellious son had gone to the point of no return, and he had to decide to destroy his own family. Father and son then drew their swords and each of them showed their true form.